Hey, let's do a reading. I feel like somebody may have caught your eye or you've caught someone's eye. I feel like this is coming about because you're sitting in your power and you're being almost the authority on something. So I feel like this person's caught your eye through a workspace, some sort of work that you're doing, and you're the authority. You're the one that's in the position of power, but you're doing it from a beautiful seat of power. And this person is somebody that's either you are mentoring or you are coming into a space that there's a lot of teamwork going on, but you're the leader of it. So somehow, I don't know if you've just taken a new job or you're just stepping into a new team or things like that, but you are the one that is bringing it all together. And this person's part of that. And you've caught their eye. They're like, wow, so much poise, so much dignity, so much knowledge, so much real, they really have you in awe. They really see you as the Empress. They really see you as that person that they can rely on, but that also that they can go in and talk to and find out things from. And you have all of the knowledge, and you really, when you're asked a question, you're really quick with answers, and they're very well thought out. They're very well articulated. And I feel like you sort of surprised a few people that you're actually the Empress, not just a queen. And I feel like for some of this collective that you've caught someone's eye in that you're just being your true authentic self, which is a natural born leader. And I know a lot of this collective is going to go, no, I'm not. But if you think about your life, you end up in leadership roles. Whether you like it or not, that's where you end up. You end up in the leadership role. And you are very good at collaborating. You're very good at bringing people together. And you're very good at bringing out the best in people. And this is what's happening here with this Three of Pentacles. I just feel like for so many of the collective, it's taken such a long time for you to realize that you have this within you. Because I feel like for such a long time, you listened to old past hurts and traumas, and you didn't think that that's where you were. You didn't think that you could ever be an authority. You didn't think that you could ever be a leader. You didn't think you could ever be that divine feminine. You always thought you were going to be the person left behind, or the person that was left to pick up the pieces, or to bring people together. And finally, you've got your time, your turn. You are creating, and you're taking a lot of initiative, because like I said, I do feel like a lot of the collective, this is a workplace. And this is the place where things are being created. But somebody within that, it has surprised them and it has surprised you that there's an attraction there, because you are very, very attractive at the moment. I get the feeling that, this is going to sound really weird, you have noticed this attraction and very much want to push it away because you don't feel it's appropriate. Either because you're their boss, or you're the leader of the project, or whatever it is. But I feel for a lot of the collective, there's a very big difference between you. I feel it may be an age difference, and I feel like you may be the older person. For some, it's cultural. For some, it's religious. But there's a very big difference between you. But having said that, I feel like you're feeling the attraction as well. It's really interesting because the cards that I've got out here don't really lead me to what I'm saying, but this is what's coming through for me at the moment. Yeah, you've been hiding away from any sort of feelings for a really long time. Haven't want romantic feelings. I feel like you've had your family, your business, all of that sort of stuff happening around you, and you've been great with that, but any thought of romance you have really pushed aside. And this person has piqued your interest and you don't know why. And as I'm looking down at the Queen of Wands here, I'm noticing their eyes. So I feel like this person has very vibrant eyes. So their eyes that sort of like you just sink into and go, wow. And I feel like for so many of the collective, it's a surprise to you. This is a surprise more than anything else, but they're going to lead you out of this, oh no, I'm never going to go there again. I'm never going to be that. This may not be your person, but what they are is somebody that is showing you the way. Yeah, you're very reluctant to even acknowledge this because I feel like I said, you are the Empress and you feel like this is pretty inappropriate. Not in I don't feel like anybody else would say that. I feel like everybody else would go like, hey, go for it. This is what's coming towards you. When you actually step out of this is, no, we can't do this. No, this is bad. I feel like you've had a bit of flirtation with this person already. And that's what led you to go, oh no, I can't do this because I'll get left out in the cold and it'll be terrible. And like I said, I feel like you're the older person. You're like, oh, why would they be interested in me? I can't offer them what a young person could offer them. A younger person could offer them. But things are going to moving along quickly. I feel like this is the person that's going to open you up again. For some, this will be your forever person, but I really feel like this is the person that's going to open you up again, and you're going to allow fun and joy and flirtation and all of the good things to come back into your life. And then you're going to go, oh, I understand why I pushed it away, and I understand why I didn't sit in it. And the only reason I'm saying slowly yes to this is because I didn't realize. I feel like you're going to go, I didn't realize I got attracted. I was attracted to somebody. I feel like you find people attractive, but you're not attracted to them. But this person's, especially their eyes. I don't know what it is about their eyes. Their eyes are very vibrant. And like you feel like you can see almost into the depths of the ocean. So I'm sort of feeling blue, green eyes, like, very vibrant eyes. Remember, they're collective readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But here's our love. Here's our offer of love. Here's the new beginnings. I feel like I said, I feel like this person's going to open you up, and it's going to happen once you actually realize what's going on. It's going to happen quickly because they are going to hold you in very, very high esteem, but they find you super attractive and really intelligent. And that is sort of like a bit of a change from what you have attracted in the past. It's time to come out of this hermit mode. And like I said, I feel like they're going to lead the way for you. They are forging ahead on new territory, creating new roads, creating new things with you. But it's almost a new way of looking at your emotions. I feel like for so many of this collective, you've done so much work on yourself to see the ability to see the grey. So nothing's black and white anymore. Everything's grey. I feel like for a long time you have imposed a lot of judgments on yourself around what was right and what was wrong, and the people pleasing and almost the old hierarchies and things like that. And this person's just going to shatter all of that within you. It's going to lead to a lot of happiness. A lot of happiness. Wishes being fulfilled, that love, that feeling seen, that feeling loved, that feeling, the beloved feeling. The feeling of like, I can cherish this relationship. And I feel like there's going to be a blending within families that you're sitting there going, this is what I've been waiting for such a long time. I do feel like there is going to be a little bit of some people that are not so happy about it. I've lost the card. Some people that are going to sit there and say this is not the right thing, this is inappropriate and all that sort of stuff. And you're going to go, yeah, I thought that as well. But the attraction is undeniable, and I feel like it's going to lead you into a really new, beautiful path of happiness. I hope this has helped. If you'd like a private reading, the link for that is in my bio. But, everything's coming towards you. It's going to be a surprise, and it's going to happen in a way that you do not expect. Have a great day.